Hey everybody, Patty Ann here, and this time is brought to you by Coke. Today, Jean, Frida, and I are going to make something to put on our wine glasses, and we were thinking about using this pink sparkly, let's see if I can get it to focus, vinyl, or just plain black Cricut vinyl. And I think since the glass is tinted green, I don't know. I love this pink sparkly stuff. Maybe I'll put the pink sparkly on mine and she can put the plain black on hers. So follow me over here to Cricut Design Space and let's see what we're going to do. The first thing I can tell you is that Jean Frida found this text that she really liked, which I think is adorable. Look at it. I can make it bigger for you like this. Isn't that a cute font? And I thought, you can pick anything you want, Jean. I'm fine with it. And I realized later that she picked a font that isn't free. It's not in Cricut Access. It's actually $4.99. She's not here right now. I think I'll just go ahead and get it so that we can put this on our wine glasses for us to be twinners. And matter of fact, I think I'll do them both out of black vinyl. So we're exactly the same. Okay, so let me get rid of this Facebook thingy. And the first thing I needed to do was I needed to measure how big of a space I had for my text. And I have already done that. When I got my measuring tape out, I saw that I could pretty much put something that is about 4 inches wide on my glass and be able to see it nicely. So the first thing I need to do is I needed to group this because it wasn't grouped. And then I'm going to make it go down so that the width of it up here is 4 inches. I'll hit enter. And then the height will be whatever the height is. And let's see, right now the hearts are a different color, but I think I'll have them also be the same color as the text. So I can come over here to the right where it says Color Sync, click on it, and I can just move these hearts down onto the color I want them to be. So now one of the hearts, the heart and the S is black, or the text, and then if I move the other one up, okay, so then everything is the same color. There is something I'm wondering about on this. This S looks like it's a little bit further away than what I'd like it to be. So I think I'll go back to the Layers panel again and click on this and ungroup it. And I think I'll just, looks like I need to ungroup again. Now I should be able to just grab the S. I'm just going to move it over a little bit like that. Then I'm going to move the heart over too. Now notice if I'm a little bit jiggly and I get the heart in the wrong place, I really want these two hearts to match up. So I can click on one of the hearts, hold down my shift key, come way over to the other side and get the other heart. And then I just simply come up here to align, and I'm going to align bottom. So they're both at the same place, and I can move them at the same time like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just grab all of this and just click group. And somehow my size got to be 3.89, and what did I say I could do? I can't remember if I said 4 or 3. I'm double checking. I think 4 will work because that just means the hearts will go along the side. So I'm going to say make it, and since I'm not using heat transfer vinyl, oh, look what happened. Do you know what I forgot to do? Has this ever happened to you? If you're a newbie or even an old timer like me, sometimes you forget to do a step. I'm going to hit cancel. What I have to do is come get all this grabbed up and go to attach down here in the lower right hand corner, because that makes all the letters stay exactly where I want them to stay. And now when I go to make it, it's perfect. Okay, so the next thing I need to do then is turn on my machine And since this is not heat transfer vinyl, I do not need to mirror it. I'm just going to put this Cricut vinyl right down on my mat, send it through, and I'll be back when it's ready. Okay, I forgot to mention, as I said, I need to come down here to where it says purchase because I don't own this text, this font. So I'm just going to head and purchase it. It is kind of expensive for $4.99, but shh, don't tell Jean Freda. Purchase. And my card's already in there because I've purchased things before. So, and I've got my ID in here. And since I'm a Cricut Access owner, I do save 10%. So authorize. And once I authorize it, it will say it's good to go. Okay, I'm successful. And now I can just continue with this project. So now I need to connect to my machine. And this is just Cricut Everyday Vinyl that I'm using. So browse all materials. And I could have gone the shortcut vinyl. Here it is. So it would be just premium vinyl. Say done. Then I can load it in. Okay, I'm ready to do a little bit of weeding. And again, this is just the regular everyday Cricut vinyl. See how nicely that weeded? And I've got to come in and get some of these little extra pieces. Cute, really cute font. Doesn't look like there's anything in the eye. There are these wee little teeny things here in the S, which I think I will use the pen to get those out. See if that's easier. Yeah, there's one. Almost two. I'll turn this around so it's a little closer to my face. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, the next thing I need to do is I take my transfer tape. Put it down on here. And squeegee it down if I knew where my squeegee was. Hopefully this will work well enough. Nope, I need my squeegee. Okay, I have my squeegee tool now and I've started to get some of this up. And as soon as I get to a spot where something's not coming, like that part of the E, I'll go back down and burnish that a little bit more. Should come up now. There we go. Oh, that little part's not coming. Burnish it. The T is coming except for the lower part. So you just have to work at this slowly to make sure you get it all coming up. The I didn't come up, or the dot. Sometimes this stuff comes up really quickly, and then sometimes you have to work at it a little bit, like this. But still, it ends up beautifully, and it's just such a fun project. Okay, so there it is. Now, remember what I like to do is if I'm not quite ready, and I'm not, I use this parchment paper that I got from the dollar store, from the Dollar Tree, and I try to look for the shiny, oops, this off my mat, look for the shinier part of it, and I'm going to lay this down, but before I do it, I'll check and see. Okay, that's perfect. See how that's not sticking to that really? So I'm just going to lay this down on here. Now the parchment paper will keep it nice and clean until I'm ready to use it, but it won't stick. Another good use of the parchment paper is if you're the kind of person that likes to sell these decals, maybe for the backs of cars or whatever, you can sell them after you attach them to this parchment paper, and then they won't get messed up in the mail and stuck to things that you don't want them stuck to, so that you can weed them for your people. So the next thing I would do is, and I didn't do it, I should have. One of the things you can do, actually, I've heard people say, is you can put water into the container you're going to put your text on, so you make sure that it's straight. I don't think I'll do that. I was going to lay it on a pillow. Guess I'll just eyeball it. Sometimes I like to lay it down like this and put it on a pillow or something to keep it from rolling. Maybe the lip of my table will keep it still. I'm just going to eyeball this. Put it on. I'm going to work from the center out and then from the center on this side out, trying to make sure no bubbles get in. Now, if bubbles get into the transfer tape, that's okay, because that's going to come off. I just mean bubbles in the actual text. So again, I'm burnishing it down. And this is just the regular Cricut vinyl. And y'all know I've done a lot of tests on this stuff. And it's lit. Oh no, y'all, guess what? You know what I forgot to do? Oh no, I forgot to clean this thing first. Too late, it's already stuck. Well, this will be mine. I'm not sure that this is going to stick on here perfectly because of my fingerprints and things. You know that I say you're supposed to use this alcohol and really clean this off before you adhere your vinyl. So I may have just messed up the quality of this one by not cleaning it first. Anyway, I think it turned out really cute. I think I'll make one for my sister now, and tonight with our dinner we'll have a glass of wine. So anyway, thanks a lot for joining me, you guys. If you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. And remember, once we get to 10,000 subscribers, and I'm getting pretty close, I'm going to have a drawing for one of those slicers, one of these things. The Cricut slicers that I like to use to cut my vinyl. So again, thanks you guys. Bye.